what it is. Handle bitch, main man, Spidey Rock, aka Spility Thriller, aka Rick Cham. Hope on the flavor you can withstand. Doing a quick impromptu stream, if you know what I mean. It is as it seems. I'm here, and this is not anybody's dream. Maybe the Warriors' dreams. Since we playing Street Fighter Alpha, but we playing the second one. And we about to wreck this one. We about to come through and play with that Ryu. A tale of karate and kung fu and some other styles too. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we about to make it happen. Here we go. Surprisingly, my voice isn't messed up today. You know, last time we did the Cowabunga collection, my voice was tore up. I was pretty sick for like a couple weeks. Yeah, that was crazy. But good now, and we're back into it. But get on this Alpha 2. I've been kind of inspired to play this game for some reason. It's one of my favorite ones. Arguably one of my favorite Street Fighter games of all time. Maybe my favorite, I don't know. It just had some of the best presentations. I mean, look at this. See that shit? Shadows and everything. Sakura. And here goes the guy. My chest. My blade chest. And then, of course, this is my favorite part all the time right here. Oh, good. And the announcer. I can't tell you how many times like I've been trying to play the game, and this guy come on loud as hell while I'm trying to play. I did say, turn it down. Anyway, we dedicate this quick impromptu stream to one of my favorite video game characters, Ryu. We're gonna play through the arcade mode, and we're gonna start the game. Why is Ryu one of my favorites? Let's talk about it. After we fight a little bit, throw a couple Hadoukens. Alright. Oh boy. I had to get in the groove before I start waxing poetic and philosophical. It's way past spring, it's fall, nowhere near tropical. We're gonna get to the topic though. So, Ryu. Yes, one of my favorite characters of all time. Specifically because he is the embodiment of enlightenment, understanding what we strive for, but what we should be striving for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, anytime we're in anything, it's because we're trying to gain understanding out of it. And so many times we go into stuff with these preconceived notions and expectations, and we're not fully in the moment. And sometimes we don't receive what we need to receive from that particular interaction. And I think fighting is really important for that, because it's but an instant, like all this time you can spend preparing and training and stuff like that. But when you're in the actual fight, that's the moment. Or like when you take a test, that's the moment. Or when you perform, that's the moment. And it goes by in an instant. And all those hours you put in are for those instants. And even when we look at stuff on like Instagram, they got like reels and stuff, 30 seconds. And unfortunately, you got a lot of people who think that if they start a journey that is supposed to take as long as the Instagram reel that they watch that got them interested in it for them to learn, and that's really not the case. So even at 30 seconds, it's probably 30,000 hours this person put in to even give you the level of performance that you've seen. So, with that being said, oh boy, we're gonna get into it. So, we strive for this enlightenment, and what Ryu always says is the answer lies in the heart, which is true, you know. As somebody who a lot of times can let anxiety get the best of me sometimes, and fear kind of wash over me. I think about that phrase a lot, and it encourages me to go in for the fight, because a lot of times we want to shy away from it, especially me. You don't want to go into it, but the fight is where the answers are, and like unless you're engaged in it, then you can't extract the understanding. You know, you sitting there thinking about what if the moment's passed. So I'm saying it to say this is why Ryu is one of my favorite characters. And also, if you can go into some quick pulling my shoulder off my socket real quick, I'm gonna make a quick, well, not even a quick, a long stretch Armstrong reach here to say, when you look at the Kemetic pantheon, or the Egyptian pantheon, there is a Neteru, or what some people call a god known as Horus, but he came to name Heru. And how you would spell that if you were spelling it in Roman characters, H-R-U. And it's very close to Ryu, which is R-Y-U. And we know that Ryu is a symbol of Japan, which Japan is the rising sun. So, Heru in Neteru translates today. It can translate to anything, but it translates today. And then also, Heru is the sun, the literal sun. So, his father is Osiris, the king, and Heru is the one who comes to avenge his father. In the underworld, and that's very similar. We could almost look at Akuma, since he's supposed to be like an underworld figure, as an Osiris figure, because they say that he's supposed to be Ryu's father. So, anyway, with that being said, you got the land of the rising sun, the man of the rising sun, and then Heru, the literal rising sun. So I find that quite interesting. And as the protagonist of the story, and the sun and light, which is, that is what they pursue and what they symbolize. So both of these things are synonymous, very old. And if you could connect Ryu to a falcon, Ryu means dragon in Japanese, we know that. But there's another famous Ryu character whose name is Ryu as well, and means guidance. And that's what? Ryu Hayabusa. What does Hayabusa mean? Hayabusa means falcon. Heru is the falcon-headed deity. Quite interesting, huh? So, there's some overlap there. And the dragon can be seen as a form of enlightenment, or, mythical creature of enlightenment that brings understanding. So when you look at the top of Heru, his head and his crown is the literal sun disk. And I just got my butt kicked by a guy. Go figure. It's the literal sun disk. But what's wrapped around that sun disk is called the Uraeus, which some people know as a cobra, which in India they call the Kundalini. And that is representative of the spine. And apparently when you rise Kundalini, which a serpent can be akin to a dragon, right? It's a very serpentine figure. When you rise Kundalini, or you rise in dragon, or you show Ruken, you become enlightened, right? So these things all line up, and apparently that serpent is supposed to represent the spine, which ignites the brain and just like they say on what you call that, boogie down Bronx. It goes up your back, goes down your spine, and when it hits your head, it's gonna blow your mind. That's corny as hell. If you ever heard that song by Man Parrish, Boogie Down Bronx. I love that song, by the way. It's a dope song. It's not a corny song at all. It's just from the 80s. I love it. I'm just saying the way I say it wasn't it. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. So there's a lot of symbolism that overlaps from these two things, and you start to see like why certain characters intrigue you the most, right? Uh-oh. I don't know how that was gonna trigger off. my ass. So anyway, yeah. So these things kind of factor in to these characters as well. And you know, they say it's nothing new under the sun. No pun intended. You know, some talking about sun, everybody's talking about Heru and things like that. Yeah. So these things overlap, and now I'm overlapping over my words and stuff, like tripping over hurdles. But it is what it is. But I really, you know, appreciated this, especially the story in this one. The fact that, you know, Ryu is overthinking, and his buddy Ken is like, "Hey man, that's a spark," and they have a fight. I think I'm way too much. Like, just remember to fight. Like, that's what's important. The fact that you get up, because you could literally get paralyzed by your own thoughts. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the opposite of it. You know what I mean? Getting paralyzed by your thoughts and not moving. So I speak on that because I've dealt with that a lot recently in the past few months, and sometimes I still deal with it. I remind myself, hey, get up, breathe, you know, move, breathe, do something. You know, don't be crippled by the fear. You gotta walk towards the fear most times, you know. And something as simple as, you know, turning on the cold water in the shower and just running and standing in that shit. You gotta do it. Like, you don't want to do it, but that helps. That helps, you know. I'm not saying like you gotta be like a masochist and, you know, being BDSM or that sort of thing. You know, I ain't going not going that, but you know, sometimes you gotta just go into those situations that don't seem very comfortable, you know. As a practitioner of you know, capoeira and being a teacher of that, you know, it's almost like I never really feel adequate going into those situations. And most times before I teach, I'm quite scared. And it could be any age group. It could be kids, it could be adults. But I always get up and go do it, because part of the reason if I don't get up and go do it, I'm probably not going to have nothing to eat. But because it's literally, you know, that's what I'm doing right now. I'll be looking into other options and stuff, right? But then the other part of it is just like, hey, who else is going to do it? Like, I'm here to do this. There's nothing more me than this, you know. And that's still be debated, right? But yeah, you go and you like, hey, I'm going to get into it. I'm going to do it. And I go towards that fear every time, and I make it happen. And then what I remind myself is, yeah, I may be going to teach, but I'm going to be doing more learning than teaching, if I can be completely honest with you. And that's usually what happens. Because just like you teach your students how to do whatever, they teach you how to teach. They teach you patience and understanding of different methods of learning, different methods of teaching. Because not everybody learns the same, everybody's motivated the same. You know, some stuff triggers one person that doesn't trigger the other. Now some stuff be irrational as would all hell. You know? I ain't even gonna hold you up about that. But even then, you gotta try to find your way to kind of work around the irrational stuff, because then you find yourself focusing more on the irrational situation than the folks who are really there to pick up the game, you know? And that could be a disservice to them, and I've been learning that the hard way. So I think about, oh my God, King just put the hurricane cake on me. Yeah. A lot of times, like, you know, when I'm going to travel too, before I travel, I'm like, shit. I always get nervous. I don't know why. I never understand why. But, you know, you just go ahead. You just say, I'm going. You phase it through. You get your ass in the car, go to the plane or whatever, and you go. And you get ready to embrace the situation. You know what I mean? And just go forward and gain an understanding. And that's the most important thing, you know. Always come up with understanding. Whether you win, lose or whatever, even if there's no win or lose, come out with understanding. The only way you're gonna do that is to fight. Fighting can be physical, can be mental, can be spiritual. Fight is on all types of different levels. In a sense, everybody's a fighter. You might think that you're super peaceful, but we all fight something. And that's okay. That's a part of life. Just as much as peace is a part of life. It's balance. The things that are worth it, sometimes we gotta fight for it. That's how you know it's worth it. Some stuff you like, man, that ain't worth it. You be in an argument over some old stupid stuff. And you go, you know what, man, you got it. That ain't worth it. When you fight, it's worth it. There you go. Alright. I don't ever got what I was gonna say next, but... Oh my gosh. That throw got me. That's the one I wanted. Oh well. After the fact. He's out of here. Man, shoot. Ryu has internal fights on top of his fights in this path, in this journey that he has physically, you know what I'm saying? He's battling the Dark Hado like we all battle things that bother us, like procrastination, and, anxiety, anger, all these things, right? This kind of dualistic nature, being, also kind of your own worst enemy as well. Like, no fight is greater than the fight against yourself. We see, Ryu come across that time and again, and when he meets Akuma, he makes that very apparent to him. But I'm probably, most of y'all played this, so I'm not spoiling the ending for anybody if you don't know, right? But yeah, I just want to talk a bit about that because it's really important. He's on me. Trying to talk too much. Be profound. Well, actually, ain't nothing I'm saying profound. I mean, you can find this stuff anywhere. I'm just speaking on it in terms of what I know around games and stuff. It's been a minute since I kind of talked like this about anything, so I wanted to come over here and do that real quick. All right. What up to whoever it is that just joined? How are you? What's good? Thanks for coming through. Oh my god. Got him. I don't know why I jumped. Got hit by that 6-piece nugget. But yeah, so we talked about Hayabusa, the Falcon, and Heteru, the Falcon, and Kemet. Also meaning, rising sun, things like that. So, very interesting. K2. What up, man? How you doing? Been a minute since I heard from this guy. How you been? What's been going on? We're gonna get back into training, man. We're just talking about that. Whew. I'm just playing a little Street Fighter. I'm just talking a little shit. You know what I'm saying? Get that 2-piece in the biscuit. Let's see if I can. Damn, he getting me now. I forgot. No! Oh, we not going. Hell yeah. Level 2, I finally got one. Good, man. That's good. Glad to hear it. Here it goes. The moment of truth. We were just talking about this. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. It's been a while, Akuma. And as we see, his daddy is a black man, but we ain't gonna talk about that. So you still want to doubt the Heru connection or not? I don't know if you can, but look at that man, Akuma, blacker than 40,000 midnights. His dad live in the fucking underworld. Look at that shit. Tell me he's not Osiris. I'm telling you, man, these guys making these games, they know what's up. They know what they putting in there. They know. I mean, come on. Why do you think breaking is as big as it is in Japan? Why do you think hip hop is as big as it is in Japan? They know what they fans are. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Oh, yeah. You're not going. Damn. He got with the sweep. Swept the leg. Man, he said ain't nobody wanna fight. Well then, where you at now, man? You still doing the thing at where you was at before? Sorry, I'm kinda all over the place when I'm talking about shit. Just trying to get it in. Alright. I gotta pay attention. I'm talking too much. I gotta pay attention to fight this guy. Everybody else was kind of on autopilot. Oh, I knew that shit was gonna happen. Man. Get him. Oh. Woo. Thought he was gonna get him. Trying to get it in before I go out to this calculated thing here in Florida and whatnot. That's gonna be soon. Now the reason why I was talking about all this, cause word, I hear that shit. I need to fucking get on some new stuff myself, man. Feel that. Yeah, so this calculated thing. I'm be honest, man. I've been nervous about that for the past 2 weeks. It's like one of those things like I had to come through. And one of the, what? He was dizzy as hell. How do you get out of that death thing? You get out of that shit. But I've been kind of nervous as hell. Usually when I get nervous, man, like about that, like I'll pop in the game real quick and I gotta play through the game to review because that's who remind me, you know, that go towards the fight. Because that's what he does all the time, you know, no matter what, you're gonna get the answer by going to the fight. And I like to kind of play these games to calm me down and shit when I start having those moments. Blue. How that man blow up the island with one punch? And that's how it be. And that's how it is. Like as long as you living, I mean your journey isn't ending. You gotta keep going forward. You know what I mean? And that's what this shit reminds me. Like don't just sit in one place, keep going. That's true. Yeah. And I'm still trying to remind myself that every day. It ain't easy. It's not an easy thing, man. It's not. But that's half of it. Let me see what time it is. I might go through it one more time. I'm gonna do one more run through. Cause they ain't even the ending that I really wanted to show on here. So we're gonna play with Laker Ken. Ken Mamba edition. RT to the Mamba. Get him. God. You know, I always wanted to do a incident or inspiration about this song. Cause it's like a a parody of Bad, Michael Jackson's Bad, and like Bold from what's her name? Madonna. I was about to say Diana. Madonna. It's like they took inspiration from both of those songs to make this. And I'm trying to figure out who the hell was this random dude like just in the corner with this cane on. Hey, bitch, I'm trying to figure out who you are too. Why you shrugging and shit? Like you literally standing in front of the man peeing and stuff. Dr. Funk in the house. The main man with the master plan. He can solve any question, problem with no calculator in hand. He gonna give you the scoop. He can write any proof. You know what he's doing. He's too much of a genius to be aloof. He gonna tell you the truth. What's good? Quick shout out. Got Dr. Funk K2.0 in the house, upgrading B-boys everywhere. Hopefully he make it back to the cypher. One of these days he's gonna get it back out there. But it's all good. I understand. You gotta make it happen. Oh man. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Sorry about that. Let me see, huh? How do I do this bullshit? I don't never be knowing how that. Yeah, I saw that. How is that? How is that? I know that my audio is being broadcast. Oh, damn it. Let me probably back up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can fix that joint. I don't know, bro. We'll see. I don't forgot how to do that. Oh, there it is. Custom combo. How is it? Like, did they put any extra games on there? Ooh. Man, I'm sorry I missed the Hyperstone Heist, man. I've been kind of on and off. You know, I ain't really been on PlayStation that much. Yeah, man, but how is the mini? Do they got any new games on it that's different than what they had on the last one? So I definitely want to get another one. Shoot, I'm looking at the original right here, right now. I know, right? Hopefully that's not what she ever says. Otherwise, I got a problem. Mental ass is all over the place, man. God damn. That man got me. Totally different. Sega CD. Really got Sega CD Final Fight on there? Oh man, it's going for Mama King again. I know they got Night Trap. Probably Super Shark. Oh man, they got Final Fight CD. I might have to get that shit just for that. Free piece. Wasted the hell out of that shit. Man, Final Fight CD. I wonder they got Super Shark on there. I love to smell the sewers in the morning. Oh no, we're gonna do it this time. Damn, exclusive for Amazon only? Sounds about right. How did Amazon get the royal treatment? I need to know. Oh no. Man, she turned my ass up already. Alright, I gotta chill out. I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. I just gotta let it flow naturally. She blocking everything. Damn, where her friend at? It's like I'm trying to talk to her friend. She blocking every fucking attempt. Oh, that was Face the Nation. Come on. What the hell, my hurricane kick? That shit ain't mean nothing. Take that. Take that, take that, take that. Yes. Oh no. Brother on chickens and pigtails too. Yes, yes, custom combo. That sexy KO. Take that, take that. Oh crap. Man, she be catching me with that shit. Oh, you better run. Oh no. Anyway. Yeah, so we about to do this flutter thing here on Thursday. About to go out. This capoeira business out there. We're gonna see how that goes. Apparently these dudes are supposed to be like the top of the top, and I ain't knocking, man. I ain't doubting. Florida's got a lot of, you know, Brazilian cats there, so you already know it's gonna be live. To be honest, man, I really just wanna, you know, chill, stick around. It's like, while you got time, you gotta go and experience new things, right, and new styles. So, I mean, I gotta go play against people who can beat me up. Maybe I'll come back to something, you know, some new insight, learn something, right? So, it's a lot of 12-hour drives, so I ain't really looking forward to that. But it is what it is, man. So kind of want to play Street Fighter right now to get me hyped, you know, to go for it and go make something happen. It's gonna be a little something like that. Oh god. Whoa, hello. Come on. What? Ain't that a bother? Fucking Popeye's chicken sandwich. She's so fast in here. Golly. What a whiff. Two better. What a whiff. Okay, new game, Roundhead. Cricket. Cricket. She is piecing me, bro. I ain't even had it this hard last time. Yeah, I went up to up down. They literally took out Alpha 3. I was like, kind of thrown by this shit. Like, why they take out Alpha 3 and put that super? Like, Alpha 3 was what had people coming in the door, man. Like, we literally was, man, we could have had a league or something. We could have had a tournament. That's how popular that fucking cabinet was at up down. Like, it was guys coming out every weekend and challenging that shit. It was some beasts, man. It was the one guy who played Blanca. Nobody could beat him. Like, the most I could do was get a round off him, but he beat everybody. I wish I knew that guy's name, but he was a beast with Blanca. And when I got out the doggone streets, it's like it kind of died down. And I came back and I seen Super. I was like, what the? She out of there. Take a hike. Yep, you lost somebody. I probably bored the hell out of him. I don't know who it was. But thanks for coming through. Appreciate it, you know, coming through to listen to the fine sounds of whatever the hell's happening here. main man Dallas. Whoa, hello. Damn. Oh shit. Had to do real quick. Quick thinking. Anyway, Black Panther come out what, this Friday? So I know everybody probably geeked about that shit. I heard they supposed to be dropping it in there. And speaking of which, they make a reference to Quetzalcoatl, which is quite interesting since we're talking about the Rising Dragon and, you know, Hayabusa, Heru and Ryu and stuff like that. And the Kundalini giving way to enlightenment, right? And the Rising Dragon, because they call Quetzalcoatl the plumed serpent with the wings. So you do the math. Sure you can. But anyway, we already talked about that, and I don't want to weird nobody out with that talk. And guess what they said my man's name was in the movie? They call him that. So go figure. So it's all, you know, it's all in the right timing. You know, the energy is there, right? I'm gonna check that out, see what happens. Now here they're supposed to have, speaking of which, Ironheart in the movie, so that should be pretty dope to see that play out. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me pay attention. Oh! The only man with an air combo in this game. The announcer on here is crazy. Like, I always wonder, like, I was wondering, did the announcers, like, do they give them, like, this is the style we want, or they say, hey, we like how this guy's saying it, just do it that way? Like, I always was curious, like, how they choose the different announcers, like, especially from Tekken 2 to 3. Oh, Lord. There's a dude in, what's my man's name? The dude in Tekken 2, he was extravagant as hell. By the time he got to Tekken 3, he was like, subdued as hell, like, chicken that morning. Street Fighter 2, like, the dude was extravagant. Alpha 2, the dude was extravagant. But then even the third guy was like, oh, hey, guys, face it straight. Kind of like a dollar money kind of dude from Tenkaichi Budokai, the tournament in Dragon Ball Z. I don't know why I said all that. What a nerdy mouthful. But, yeah. So I wonder what they think when they be choosing these announcers, man. But I like, you know, it definitely helps the style and the atmosphere of the game. Like the dude in Tekken 4 is super subdued. Yeah. I still want to do a Tekken 4 episode. I definitely want to make that one happen. There's been a lot of cats who have been doing Tekken 4 stuff on YouTube, and that's really what inspired it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to talk about the soundtrack, and some of them did really touch on the soundtrack already, but you know, I kind of want to do it in my own way and whatnot, and make that happen. If y'all interested, let me know. I kind of got like a prototype one that I did already, but I don't know if I like that one too much. I'm sorry I couldn't get the freaking audio balanced enough, so I know it's probably hearing it over me, which kind of sucks. But yeah, like I said, this is a quick impromptu thing. Boom. I'm thinking about maybe doing some fighting later next time, just playing through that. Oh. Because I haven't played Fighting Layer in a minute. Sakura, one of my favorite characters. That actually who when I first played Alpha 2, that's what I used to main in Alpha 2. Way back in '96. I mean, of course, of no consequence, because I would get my ass kicked at the arcade at the Butterfly back then, but still. That was my girl, man. Used to main Sakura, and then also, when I was doing all the challenges at Up Down, that's who I mained in too. Man, they could not stand her. People hated Sakura. Let's go in. Like, no man, I've been playing Sakura since '96. That's how we do it. It was a great time. I'll never forget it. Watching the Olympics, watching Sailor Moon, playing Street Fighter Alpha and shit. Getting my ass kicked like I am right now. Like, I remember getting like the manga, see the Street Fighter 2 anime movie. They had mangas for that. That was actually kind of the first manga that I ever bought. I was kind of perplexed. I was like, why is it black and white? I always tried to find it because they had really dope covers, and I can never find. I don't think maybe my mom threw them away or something. Gotcha. Sorry, yeah, you definitely didn't hear that. Get him. Well, her. Damn, I'm getting tore up. Trying to get in here for my class, man. Go to go. Teaching a sec. I gotta get out there because that traffic about to be brutal. Oh no! Oh shit, I landed right on there. Landed right on there. I do wonder what Marvel's doing with the X-Men though. Just to talk about that real quick. Because we've seen that Hugh Jackman is coming back as Wolverine. Right? Woo. Yeah, Hugh Jackman's coming back as Wolverine in the next Deadpool movie, so that looks interesting. So I wonder how they're gonna go about that. He's seen Professor X show up in, Doctor Strange, which was interesting. So 2 X-Men sightings. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Not that that's of any consequence, but maybe when the X-Men movie comes out, we can have an X-Men vs. Street Fighter movie sometime. If that shit happen, that would be cool though. I mean, come on, Disney Plus, you could do an anime X-Men vs. Street Fighter. It could be an anime series. X-Men vs. That shit would be hard if they did that. Oh no! Shit. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I fluffed that. Hey. Oh, he tried to hit me with the shack. Got a dunk on me. Busted that ass. That tech roll, son. What you know about it? Aye. Ooh. Stop that shit. Got him, coach. I'm thinking about getting that damn second mini. Wonder how that shit is. Damn, what a throw. I don't know if Mr. Rick Shannon's gonna make it before he has to go to class. We gonna find out. We gonna find out. I should have said Ken too. Oh well. But he's also part of Ken's story. I mean, Ryu's story. So. Ooh, I got lucky. He would have stumped on my head, I would have been done. Damn, I got lucky. Shout out to my cousin, you know, for the Rumble Pack. We used to call that move. Ooh, piecing him. Piecing his ass. Get that. Shit. Boss man, crack the whip. God, I forgot about that shit, didn't you? Oh shit. Oh no! Oh shit, we gotta do it in 5 minutes, son. We gotta do it in 5 minutes. Can we do it? Can we do it? Where you been? Why, you need me to whoop that ass, son? Like the lesson I taught you, boy? Sure, let's see your moves. Show and tell. I already know this is going to be a hell of a fight. Oof, I'm turning off all expectations with this shit, because it's different when you got to fight this motherfucker. You be on it. You be doing exactly how much health to take away and everything. Shit. Damn. I told you. His ass knew exactly how many hits to hit me with to get me out of there. You the boss man, right the whip. Exactly. You gonna talk all this shit, and we gonna get him. Oh boy, his chest, his bloody chest. Got it. Oh, what's the juggernaut, dude? Oh. What? One punch. Oh shit, I asked that. The cross up. You gotta do it in 3 minutes, baby. You don't do it in 3 minutes, it ain't happening. I'm gonna need some extra time for this motherfucker. Boy. Damn, man. You gonna try. This wasn't supposed to take that long. It really wasn't. I don't even know, man, what clothes I even got ready for class today. I'm in trouble. Oh, here goes my laptop. Laptop is out of here. Got him. Got him. Oh, he didn't go for nothing. Wow. Shit. Set that motherfucker ablaze. Like the sun he is. Oh shit. Man, that projectile sure would have helped out. Whew, great alpha counter. Shit. Shit. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh, you gave it to me, Ryu. Come on, man. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, we sure did learn something today. That's right. Stay focused. Nothing but the fight. And this is the ending I was going for. That's a real buddy right there. These people who get you out your head the most. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to have good training partners. You know what I'm saying? Like my man K2, great training partner. We used to get it in on the break and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come back, bro. You gotta keep going. We got a lot of growth to make, you know what I'm saying, and stuff to do. Whenever you can make it up, back out, brother, man, come back out. You know, holla at us, holla at me, man. You know, we be at the gym and all that. Thanks for coming through and checking it out and listening, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad to hear from you. Maybe I do some stuff later on, man. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks, Dr. Funk, for coming out, you know what I'm saying, and listening for a little bit, you know, during your drive. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks to whoever else gonna listen to this and watch this. This is your main man, Spidey Rock, aka Philly D Thriller, aka Rick Chan, more funkin' flavor for you to withstand on that. Meanwhile, on Funkatron, tell your cousin, tell your moms. Run to record yours, bringing the funkin' flavor to you and yours. Don't sweat the technique, get in it with the fresh geeks. We about to be signing off soon. Thanks for letting me speak. We about to get up out of here. Once I figure out how to do it, I don't know. I just fucked up my whole intro. Look at that shit. I need to get out of here. Well, it was my exit, but it's cool. Oh yeah, stop broadcasting. That's probably the one.